Hey guys, this is Roy Cannaday with Epic Gaming Night, and this is Roll with the Punches, where we talk about randomness in games and how it can make games exciting and how to mitigate the randomness into your favor. This week we're going to be talking about how randomness can make games exciting. There's all sorts of games that utilize randomness, tons of games behind me. A lot of these American style games use dice and random events and all sorts of things that make games exciting when you flip over cards and see what's happening. So I'm just going to talk about a few examples here. In Battlestar Galactica, as a human, you're hoping with every single one of those event cards that randomly come up that they have the jump prep track on there that will move the jump prep track so that you can further the colony along that prep track, because the more times you jump, the more cards you get that help you to win the game. So every single time one of those cards come up, you're like, well, if it's bad, that sucks, but hopefully at least it can help us go along the jump prep track. And then furthermore on that, the game feels like it always comes down to the situation where you're right on the edge of the jump prep track and you can jump the ship if you hit the FTL, and if you have to roll the dice to try to see if you lose population or not, because your Battlestar jumps away and loses a whole bunch of the ships behind. If you lose too many population, you will lose the game, and it's like you get down to that last second, and it makes it super exciting when the one die roll is going to determine whether you win or lose the game. And there's ways you can even mitigate that. There's cards that give you like +2 to the dice and stuff like that if you play it at the specific time. So there's all sorts of awesome things with that, and every single time we play Battlestar Galactica, it's like that tense moment when you're like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna make it? Are we gonna lose? And there's other games like Elliot where there's just tons of event cards where there's just completely random things, and you're going through gates and like doing these weird otherworld encounters and just reading the weirdness on the card. It's always exciting to see because you never really know what's going to happen on those event cards. And that's one of the charms of the game, is just exploring events and exploring different locations all around the map to see what happens and the story that unfolds from that. So that's super exciting. There's also games like Legendary where the last scheme twist, if it comes out of the deck, we're going to lose, and everyone's cooperating together and scrambling up and hoping that that card doesn't come out, and the randomness just adds to the how tense the game is and how much it makes you feel like it's exciting. Because for me, if I play a game and everything's known and everything's the same, I mean, they can still be fun, but the excitement sometimes is not there. I mean, randomness adds a whole lot of flavor and excitement and can add highly thematic elements into games. So that's why I like randomness in games, because there's so much that can go on and so many mechanics that designers can use to make the game random and exciting for the players. So check us out next time on Roll with the Punches. We'll see you then.